Yep.
Thank you.
This is
I
the
actually
fun.
have potato smell.
That'd be tasty.
Yeah, okay.
I opened a strength and study those versions while I learned that, and they're so good.
Nobody's tracking it. Well, after much scrambling, those pedestrian things are really something. We seem to have found the tower. Now how to get in. And to think, most people inside were always trying to get out. And do what? Well, alright, if you want to do that. Well, I'll take a few shots of the tower. Managed to get in. Sort of. And I found a tour though. Well, we're in anyway. Gonna find a yeoman, so looks like the guided tour is out. We could run and catch him, but this place isn't all prison. This is the medieval palace portion we finally managed to get outside. Well, what's left of it anyway.
Well, it's not. That's why they built this little model. Like model looks like what that might be.
Maybe a font of holy water? This looks like a prayer room.
Yeah, that's better.
Right off to the corner. I mean, a literal prayer closet. We do actually spot one of the yeomen, but it's hard to hear what he's saying from here. Well, we've got plenty of interior to explore. Something a very large chandelier. Ooh. There we go. These are the ravens, 7 of which reside on Tower Hill. So it's bad luck for the end of England as we know it, if they ever leave. So as a result, they've clipped their wings. Nice touch. Take your time, take your time.
Everybody who works at the king wants the palace. There's coins of what they used to use back then.
We're in it now.
It's right here behind you. Yeah, you're gonna use something like that. Yeah, this may not be his, but this is just
For the bureaucracy.
those things that the king would use and put wax or various higher ups that have melt wax on the paper. Stamp it. And that would make very marks. And you call it seals.
Uh-huh. Oh my. Where we were walking, wasn't it, on our way here?
Our bridge to your right.
That's... yes.
The model shows the Tower of London as it might have looked about 1335.
Here? Oh my.
Đây là những phù hiệu vua.
Okay. This is the Scottish crown and James.
Have we been in the park?
How old I am?
No, we're not. We did.
Ask me how old I am. 21. Old are I'm ancient, me. 21, I'm ancient. Don't tell me. Oh, she's 22? Where is your mom? Where's your mom? Stand up here and find out. There? Is that mum, is it?
That's my dad. His curly hair.
Where's your mum? Where?
Right there.
Oh, you only look 21. Doesn't she only look 21?
Yeah, but she's dyed hair.
Well, at least someone's got hair to dye, haven't they? I'd die for hair. I used to have a centre party, ladies. When I cry now, though, the tears go that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're now standing in the centre of the Tower of London. From here, I'm just going to point out just a couple of places of interest. We'll try and visit everywhere, everything's interesting. Now, right there behind is the main part of the Tower of London. That's the White Tower, or the Great Norman Keep. That's the Royal Palace. And it was built on the orders of William the Conqueror in the year of 1078. And it took 20 years to complete. Now, it stands over 90 feet high, which makes it the largest of all the towers on this 18-acre site. The walls are 15 feet thick at the base, and they taper up to 11 feet thick at the top. You'll also notice it's got 4 turrets, 3 of them are square, and the round one there, the far side, was the site of the very first ever Royal Observatory before it's moved down to Greenwich in the 17th century. Take a look at the top of each turret and you'll see a weather vane, surmounted by a gold-painted crown and the royal standard, which denotes that it is still today and always will be a royal palace. And this building, ladies and gentlemen, is where all our kings and queens lived for well over 500 years. So that's the second thing you must never ever forget, because they all lived in there and they always lived on the top floor. There's 4 levels in there. My favourite level is the basement. It was used at first to store food and provisions, ammunition and weapons, but later put to a more sinister use, exciting if you like, as the official Tower of London torture chamber. It is still there today. And when you go down there, just again, use your imagination and think of the screams and the begging for mercy and the vomiting and bleeding. Many, many, many people suffered down there, and well over 200 people actually died down in the basement. Now, if you do visit it today, ladies and gentlemen, then a word of warning, beware. Because down there now in that torture chamber, there is a nice modern shop. And the only thing that screams are your pockets. You have been warned. Right there behind me in the corner, you'll notice that large, well, beautiful looking black and white house. What you're looking at there is the Queen's house. You're also looking at the only 100% perfectly preserved Tudor residence still standing in London today after the Great Fire. Built in 1540. Just to remember, ladies and gentlemen, just before I go any further, when we say built, we mean completed in 1540. I think Henry VIII was a wedding present for Anne Boleyn, and it's still used today by the Governor of the Tower of London and his family. But it's also been used to hold prisoners. For example, 2 Queens of England were in there as prisoners. Queen Anne Boleyn, Queen Catherine Howard, and Rudolf Hess, the deputy commander of Hitler's Nazi Germany, was a prisoner in there for 4 days in May of 1941. I want you just to take a note of the black door down there, ladies and gentlemen. You can all see the black door in the Queen's house. This is where Anne Boleyn, of course, lived. This is where she was a prisoner before she was executed. Now cast your eyes onto this area here behind me. It's a very special area to us, ladies and gentlemen. It's known as Tower Green. It's not the Green Tower. It's Tower Green because we get asked every day, where is the Green Tower?
Oh.
It's here. It's the village green here. But we're quite unlucky really, aren't we, Timothy? Because if you look at our village green here in the town of London, we don't have a duck pond and we don't have any ducks. But what we do have is our very own private execution site, and it's right there behind me, ladies and gentlemen. This is a very special place to us here in the town of London. And it was Queen Victoria Ward that we marched with the brass plaque that you still see today. So nobody, I mean nobody, could confuse it with that horrible public execution place outside, where only normal people lost their heads, just like us lot, ladies and gentlemen. First person to lose a head on this spot here was a Queen, Queen Anne Boleyn, 19th of May of the year of 1536. Take a look down at that black door. So that's the door she was brought out of, with her long, beautiful, brown, shiny hair, similar to what me and you used to have, sir, is that right? They'd have a problem with me and you, wouldn't they? Be old. Yeah. Hey, apparently the ladies love it, so don't worry about it. Right on this spot here behind me, there was a scaffold. And on that scaffold, on the floor, was straw. She knew what the straw was for. It was to soak up her blood as it gushed out of her body, and she had her head taken from her. Now, you may have noticed so far, ladies and gentlemen, that this is England, the finest country in the world, and we do not, thank you very much, Timothy, we do not have any French executioners in England, do we? Because Anne Boleyn had a fear of the axe, you see, and she has to be executed by a French method, which was a very sharp double-sided sword. So we had to send for one to Calais, paid for by King Henry VIII personally, and over he came, but by was he, by far, the most skillful, the most efficient, most professional executioner to ever work on these shores. He was that good, it was almost unbelievable. The scaffold was complete, the straw was on the floor, and there he was, the French executioner, stood there, facing straight down towards that black door, waiting for this lady to be brought out, to be brought to him so he could take the head from the body. She walked up that cobbled street. She must have been absolutely petrified with fear. She didn't show it. She wasn't going to show big Henry VIII that she was frightened. She climbed up onto the wooden creaking steps. She knelt down right on that spot and faced back down towards her own home. And she prayed. While she was praying, the executioner who stood on the left side of her took out his sword very slowly and very quietly. And he just stood there on the left side just waiting until she completed her prayers. When she completed her prayers and she knelt up straight, he quickly severed her head in that fashion. The blade went through the neck, ladies, with so much force and skill and power, it caused the head to spin backwards. The body fell forward, bleeding from the stump. He bent down and grabbed hold of the butt of the air and lifted it up for all to see. And with the blood still dripping from the stump of her neck, her lips and her eyes were still moving in that position. 12 times Anne Boleyn's eyes blinked in that position. Right there, ladies and gentlemen, the severed head and the headless corpse was very quickly carried into the Chapel Royal of St. Peter, I think, where we're going now, where she's still laid to rest to this very day. I will show you in a couple of minutes. But before we go in there, ladies and gentlemen, I might just remind you that it is still a Christian place of worship. So, gentlemen, if you don't mind, please do the same as I will do before you go in. Would you please remove your headdress? There's also to be no recording, videos, flashes, or anything like that. If you're caught videoing me like that, sir, in there, it's me on there tomorrow.
Fair enough,
And
sir.
of course, I know you will not smoke inside there. If you have, though, an instrument of the devil, we hate them round here, better known as mobile phones. Please turn them off. Or better still, throw it away. And one for the ladies. Just as you go through the door, there's a small step. No taller than that, it's been there a long time. It's a horrible step. It's the worst step in London because he's haunted. And he seems to jump up every time a lady steps over it. Don't worry though, ladies, I'll be there to catch you. Beware though, because I really do like ladies. Please fall into my arms.
McDonald's.
I don't know, they're just advertising
Banana
it.
right above Burger King, isn't that rude?
Well, whoever pays for the lights, they pay the pump.
Those places become what? It makes them hungry for hamburgers.
Yeah.
Why did it help her?
Because you look at that billboard and you see a looking hamburger, and you look around and go, what?
According to Bill, it could be the FC, but the UK branch, but my goodness, a name like this really belongs to the National Lampoon if it existed anymore.
I'm gonna go take them over to them.
Okay.
Okay, sit down.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, yes, hello, good evening. Welcome to Covent Garden on this beautiful, lovely summer's evening. I am going to do a show. It's a very good show. I do know. I've seen it done. Before we begin, please can you put your hands up if you speak English? And then do what?
No, they'll get
Hands up if you do not speak English. How do you know what I was saying? Get the show now. Very easy. I don't know. Do you know who's coming then? This is my mother.
Who was that crazy man she's thinking?
Okay, good stuff. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, begin the show now. Before I begin, don't worry, you're in safe hands. It's a bloody good show. It's 20 years old. Here we go. All I need is 2 bits. Hello, girls. How are you? Lesbians. Ladies and gentlemen, begin the show. 2 bits. Here we go. Don't worry, stick around. Good show going to happen. Hello there. How are you? That's nice. He's got money. He doesn't spend it on clothes. Hello there, how are you? Hello? Hello, English. That's it. Take your parachute off before you land. Okay, good job. Ladies and gentlemen, it's good part of the show now. This one over here, 2 bits. 2 bits. Hello, darling. Hello, how are you? Hello, sir, how are you? On his way to Soho. Japan, sit down, sit. Are you something in the show? You're bloody rubbish.
Oh.
Are you doing my show?
Why not?
My show? Are you doing my show? Are you doing my show? Are you doing? It's still bloody filming. Getting the props out of the cake. All I need to do, first of all, is get the safety rope. As you can see, it's going to be a very very intimate show. I will dress like that. In 2 minutes, I'm going to be asking you people over here to come up to here. In 2 minutes, I'm going to be asking you to come to here. You. Stop the lady FBI agent. Okay, good, sir. Take your man. Here we go. Very easily done. Put in the rope around the bends. Ooh!
Whoa.
Everybody, ooh!
Ooh.
You, sir, you, ooh! It's lovely to have somebody in my front row looking at me like this, man, like this. As though to say, I'm gonna kill you. Here we go. Keep smarting, mate. Now this safety room is imperative to the show. Excuse me, love, you're being followed. Very important part of the show. I tell you, it's not some dangerous equipment. So if one of the dangerous equipment was to go into the audience, this lovely safety rope will jump up and stop it from hurting anybody.
Uh-huh.
Nothing there is. Okay, people. I realize that it's not easy. I'm just going to get rid of these for you. Please be patient. The show's about to begin. Okay, here we go. Look, it's that man from South Park. Come on in! Now let me have a go. Say it! Gentlemen, on the case. So basically, I take the prop out of the case. I come over here like this. I display the prop like this. When I do this, all you've got to do is this. Woo! It's all right. Don't worry about it. That man over there. When you cover your hands in your pockets, it's gonna bloody hurt. What's up, mate? Oh yes, you lovely man. Come here, then. When I had my first pint.
The official redneck noise. It means I'm happy, but I've got a beer and a spit cup and can't clap. Woo! Oh yeah.
Oh no. Now to show you, I'm not wasting your time. I give you my favorite trick. This is called the sticky cup. Sorry. Ooh.
Woo!
Very, very good. Very good. The man over there with the pink shirt on. Yes, you. No, he's dressed. Ooh.
Woo!
Good. You. Ooh.
All right.
Oh, hello. Say it. I see London when you say that to somebody, they do this. There we go. Hey, gentlemen, on the floor. Oh, you're going to love this.
We are?
About time and all. Oh, my God. What's that, mate? About time and all.
Oh.
Here we go, on the floor, sticking up.
Ooh, and you did better than that bartender over there.
That's what I did. My suitcase. I'm hurrying up now, okay? Good, well done. Thank you. Very loud and very verbal, well done. Quicker! You should get yourself an agent. You've been handling yourself too long.
Ooh.
Get the box out of the gate. The most dangerous box in the whole show. I give you 3 dangerous shots. Juggling machetes.
Whoa.
Yes, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking they're not real. Well, look what. I'll show you what. Real what? Think real what? Think real. Stop it! You got so much to live for!
You're bloody smiling now, aren't you? Seriously, at the end of the show, I'll be doing some amazing acrobatic with the literally raise the show machine. Now, people, before I begin the show, you must appreciate the fact I'm trying to set up a theatrical situation here, so I'm looking at some of you people over there to come up to the line, yeah? No big deal, just move up. You're invited to. It's a free show. Just come up to me, people, just so I can begin, yeah? It's imperative for the show. It's called walking. You put one foot in front of the other.
You got screens on the phone sometimes.
Just so I can begin. Get over here.
Thomas, what is that?
You gotta get this on film, don't you know? If you insist on doing this, as for what this is, I'm gonna have to back up for this, aren't I? Pretty well better make sure that that thing doesn't fly off. Or for that matter. Oh, for sure it's not too loose. Okay, now he's got an all set up. Mom's gonna try and take a picture of this, is she? Whoop. She's got to be very difficult to film, eh, Mum? Because once you get her up in the top, all she is a silhouette. Oh yeah. Well, you know what almost is good for. can't quite make it. There you go. Oh! There we go. There you go. Oh my. Effective, if not quite as spectacular as doing it in midair.
Those first few up and down trips are very dizzying and make your stomach feel like it's dropping out.
I was wondering why you weren't able to turn.
So that was just difficult. But at first, if you wondered about the appalled look at first, it was just outright fear and nausea for just a couple bounces.
Wow.
I'm not used to going up that high. On my own power, as it were, is a little help. And flying is one thing, but
And that's what comes to being a 100-pound weakling.
oh.
Yep. Everything's exotic to somebody.
Music everywhere this summer.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet. Nah, just filming in general. It's our last day in London. We've just got to pick up the train. That's Victoria Coach. This ours? Nope. 2 7s. Oh, great. We're still waiting for 16. Might as well take the first one, eh? That's a different one, a little more modern. Boy, getting up on here is really difficult.
Candy from her.
You like the tube better? I like
Well, certainly the views are a lot better here.